Welcome. Peace, shiners. Thank you guys for joining me for another video of our weekly energy reading. Are you guys excited? Yo, like this week has been amazing. The past week, I don't know how it's been for you guys. I would love to know more about what you have been experiencing in your journey and where you are. But definitely I want to say that, this has been a great shift and changes and a lot of perspectives. For those who are open, for those who are doing the work, you should have experienced a lot of openings of your perspectives and seeing more truth, embodying more you, being able to really tap in with yourself in such a deeper way. Oftentimes we have put so much energy outside of us to other people, to other things. And so, this time we've been kind of called to, go into, that self-awareness in places where you may not see, and so it's about just opening ourselves up more and more to the infinite, the cosmos, the possibilities. So it's just, we're limitless. We are so limitless. And oftentimes we can limit ourselves. We create our own limitations. So when we just say, okay, you know what? I'm ready to break through every limitation. Let's go. And then you just know that that's your mission, to continue on. So we're going to do our energy reading for the week. I'm going to pull some tarot cards. I'm feeling led to do. Today is Sunday. I actually went to a cookout, which was really nice. Haven't been out to a cookout in a while, But, the environment as far as outdoors, at the park, it was very nice weather. People were nice, good people. So, yeah. And I hope you guys have enjoyed your Sunday. So we're going to get into this reading. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, okay. Well, then. So it appears we have some cards that have popped through. Alright, I'm going to just do this spread here. One moment as I lay the cards out. Zoom and zoom. Alright, so we're going to start with these cards here. I'm actually being led to pull two more. Alright. Giving thanks. Thank you, Spirit. So what's the energy looking like for this week? So it's interesting because we have a different type of spread here that we were led to do with this spreadsheet here. So we're gonna kind of get into the reading to see what direction this is going for us. But right here we have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the on the top row we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, Justice in reverse, a Four of Swords, and the Chariot card. So what this is giving is that, we have been actually doing the work on our, journey where we're tapping more into ourselves, where we're just going within, showing up for ourselves in such a new way, unapologetically, just not caring what anybody thinks about it, just really owning our power. And so, it seems like there may be some things that you had to release or come to, and I would say awareness where this thing was being brought up for your attention so that you can release it. So it's no longer serving you. So you've had some mental And even now as I'm speaking, it's like you have these mental thoughts that it just seems like there may be some nothingness, honestly. Like there's moments where you have all these intense thoughts that comes in, and then there's moments where you have no thoughts coming in, so you're not even thinking. And so what that's saying is that you're tapping into this new level of just knowing what to do, where you're not using your thought or allowing your thoughts to control you or consume you in your decision making. You're following more of your intuition and not allowing those doubts and those fears to overcome that. So with this justice in reverse here, we're seeing how, the scales, normally we look at justice as like, the balancing of the scales. And because it's in reverse right here, it's saying that there is no scales to balance, in the essence that everything that's yours is already making its way to you. All your karma is already clear. So it's like it's saying you've cleared this karmic debt, where you are now being able to naturally step into the blessings that were already yours. It's just it was waiting for you to release things that you needed to let go of. That could have been people, places, things, attachments, beliefs, programs, conditionings, habits. These things you had to refine and say, okay, you have to take another look at that thing and say, okay, I got to release this. I have to let this go. And you've decided to do that. And so since you've decided to let it go, you may have felt, there is grief. You feeling like, okay, there is, like this deep sense of pain, but you okay. It's like almost like you're processing this pain and that grief of loss, but you're still feeling renewed through it. Like you're feeling like it's really transforming you in just this beautiful, beautiful way. And with the Chariot energy here, we see where there is this inner balance and this inner union and this inner peace and joy and just happiness that's flowing through you continuously. And it's because you've decided to honor yourself. You've decided to honor your intuition and follow your intuition. Follow the call of your soul, whereas your soul may want you to do certain things. You're answering that call. Like you're actually, if your soul is like, hey, let's go, let's go hiking, or, let's go take a trip, or whatever it is that your soul is calling you to do. It could be something as simple as, taking a new route home, or, going to a different store than what you usually go to. Just any old change is allowing you to tap more into that flexibility and that ease and flow, because, it's saying here with the next card, we have a Five of Swords, how you may have ran into some conflict. You may have ran into things that may have challenged you in a way to where people, where you had to stand up for yourself with people. Like you ran into some confrontation where it was like people were trying to take your power away from you, or they tried to belittle you. They tried to call you names. They tried to mistreat you in some way and mishandle you. And you decided this time to not give your power away, and you stood up for yourself and you expressed yourself and you allowed yourself to be fully in who you are with that unmovable, knowing. And so because of that, you are having a lot of momentum where, with this Eight of Wands energy here, there is, you're really accelerating the manifestations of the things that's coming to you and the things that's coming up ahead. Like it's going at a faster rate. Things are moving at a fast pace. And so, that's saying here how, what's coming up ahead. So it's like this top row as I'm reading now, because we're now currently reading the second row. So the top row is showing the energy that you were coming out of, the energy that you just was experiencing. And then this middle row is showing us what's coming, what, you know, like what's in the coming next steps. And then this last row is showing what's going to be the end result of, you know, the fruition. So, you know, we have next this Four of Cups here. And it's like with this energy where you're like, it's almost like you're being offered something, and it's almost like you realize your worth and your value, and you're like, okay, no, that's not good for me. That don't work for me. No, that doesn't work. No, no, no. So you're like honestly knowing that certain offers that are given to you, you know which ones align with you and which ones do not. And so you're declining. It's like you in this embodiment or this energy of being able to, you know, accept or deny. And that's where you keeping and holding on to your power, because you just operating in the knowing of what is for you, and you're okay with denying what isn't. And so, you know, we have this 10 of Swords energy here card, which is showing, you know, normally the 10 of Swords is like wounded energy where you may have felt, you know, powerless. But because it's in reverse, this is saying this is a current end of a cycle of that wounded energy where, you know, you have completed the cycle of understanding your worth and your value and your self-confidence, because of the work you've done, is, you know, really increasing, and it's showing. And it's showing how there is the Hangman, which shows that, you know, it's still requiring you to be patient. It's asking of you to just be patient. You know, right now, it's like, it's almost like you're on a holding status, meaning like, you know, what the blessing that you're about to walk into, and we're going to get into that in the next row here, but it's like, you know, it's right there and it's about to come, and it's just like divine timing. That's what it's wanting you to know. Like, just allow divine timing, because all your rewards, all your blessings are here. You've done the work. It's yours. It's your birthright. So you have nothing that you can do that can mess it up. You know, so if you're even worried about like, oh my God, like, you know, if you're having some type of, I don't know, doubts because, you know, maybe it's not happening in the time frame you thought it should have, but it's like you're now having this deeper appreciation where it's all happening in divine timing, and you appreciate how it's unfolding because you're finally enjoying the journey. You're enjoying the journey of it all. And so we have here the Judgment card, which shows that, you know, it's like with the Judgment card, this is saying how you have looked at judgment lately. Like before, you would have judged yourself, and you would have like really been hard and critical. But it's showing that you have embodied so much more compassion and grace and understanding for yourself. You know, it's almost like you've been able to be in this Empress energy, where, you know, you've just been nurturing yourself. You've been tending to your needs. You've been allowing yourself to rest, or whatever it is that you were needing. You've been just giving it to yourself. And it's just been so continuous and so consistently that, you know, that's where you reaping this good energy that you are embodying. And so right here we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. And with this being in reverse, we see here that, you know, it's saying that, you know, you're able to, it's like you're able to drop your defenses, because you realize just how protected you really are. Like all of the defense mechanisms that you had, and all of the defenses that you put up, the walls that you put up around yourself, you're realizing that, you know, I don't have to be afraid to be in a crowd of people, or, you know, because they may take my energy. You know, like you know that you have the power. Nobody else can give it to, you know, nobody can take your power unless you give it to them. So you're not allowing any like, almost like small conflicts or small things people may say or do that may be, they're trying to, I guess, get some type of reaction in some way from you, or even get your attention. It's almost like, because you're not giving them that attention, people are trying to get your attention by doing kind of just silly things, but you're able to like navigate through those things in such a way where you are in control and not allowing those things to influence or take you out of your own energy. And so that's awesome. And so right here we have the Devil's card, and with the Devil's card here, it's showing how, like, to be mindful of your habits and any things of the sort, like your attachments or anything that maybe you. So Spirit is saying it's habits. So be mindful of the habits that you are creating or that you have, the addictions, because what can happen is if you're not mindful of the habits you're creating, then you're not controlling your reality, because the habits that you have is what is determining your outcome, And so with this energy here, I feel like it was just to remind you, because you're already doing these things, you're already cultivating these things, but it's just to remind you to keep cultivating those new habits, those habits that align with your frequency. Keep those habits up, the things that help you raise your vibration and keep your energy high. Keep up those things that you're using, that you're doing, because those things is what is going to continue to carry you through into your next level. And so we have here, the last card is our Strength card. And we know we love the Strength card because, it represents a symbol, how, this is more about resilience, just knowing that no matter what comes your way, you can adapt. You can go with the ebb and flow of life. You're unmovable. Like, you have such this inner strength within yourself, this inner knowing, where you can overcome anything. And with that, you're able to manifest your desires. You manifest the life of your dreams, and it's already yours. You just have to know that you're worthy of it, and you have to believe it's already yours. And so this week is showing that overall that we've coming out of a week where it was a great week. We were able to experience a lot of intense, deep healing. And this week we may have tests where we run into people wanting to do things to get our attention, and we have to choose. We get to choose what we will give our attention to or not. And so, being able to manage your power and standing in your power and owning your power, and then, allowing yourself to ride the wave, because you're headed towards a beautiful, beautiful new chapter. Everything is lining up for you. All you got to do is continue to do your work and continue to trust. And so that concludes our reading for the week. I'm so excited for you guys. I know we're in Gemini season. So, of course, we're dealing with, integrating all parts of ourselves. We have multiple sides of ourselves. So being able, and that's what's online too, being able to, get in contact with all of your, parts of you, and operate more as a team, I would say, like as a unit, like governing yourself and allowing, just pretty much govern yourself. And so that's what we are giving thanks to this energy reading. Thank you, Spirit. And I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful week. Please feel free to reach out to me and leave your comments and thoughts and how this resonated with you. Also, if you're looking to book any one-on-one sessions with me or any readings or coaching, I am available. So you can just click my links in my bio, and I'll see you soon.